rematch of an old Southwest Conference rivalry as 17th-ranked Baylor welcomes Arkansas to town in a series that dates to 1924. We welcome to the SEC Big 12 Challenge presented by Continental Tire. In the anthracite uniforms and the names on the back of their jerseys don't match their current roster. It's a tribute to the immortal 10 basketball players and others who were killed in a bus accident back in 1926. Opening tip is corralled and controlled by Keontae George. He'll hand it off to Adam Flagler. It's a three-guard lineup for Baylor that can absolutely fill it up. Arkansas is a great defensive team. 13th in the nation in efficiency, but these dudes can shoot, and L.J. Cryer starts off with a triple.
Boy, great execution. Swung it side to side, and L.J. Cryer has been on fire lately.
Anthony Black is a Texas native. He'll run the point. Ricky Council is their leading scorer, third best in the SEC at 17 a game. Davis finds the cutting Black, and the scoop reverse won't go. Kai Mitchell with the rebound, but then he nearly threw it away, and he did.
That's going to be a key today, Tom. Arkansas cannot turn the ball over against this outstanding offensive unit in Baylor.
Baylor returns defense.
With Ricky Council, Black, also Devo Davis. They can put points on the board if they take care of the ball.
Defense was the name of the game against LSU. Look at this. Kai Mitchell throws it home, and you hear the Arkansas fading off of a 75-point performance in the Monday night win against Kansas. It was their third consecutive win against the Jayhawks here in Waco. Drive and a beautiful finish by Keontae George, and you see
they get to the basket off the dribble.
Shot clock at 9. Here's L.J. Cryer. He's got an early three, and the deuce goes.
Knows how to score.
Razorbacks is 1 for 4. Where Baylor has great success behind the arc, Arkansas relies on twos.
Exactly, and they've got to get off on the glass. There's a three by Ricky Council.
Didn't Ricky here? George Foreman naming situation. He said, well, I got 3 boys. I got Ricky the second, Ricky the third, and Ricky the fourth. Here's a little leaner from Cryer. He's got back-to-back buckets.
Yep.
Mark. And a rebound by Josh Ojawuna, and this is an Arkansas team that's really struggling. 2 for 7, and the three goes for Fryer. He is on fire early.
Well,
the game, 2 of them are from deep. Pinion is a three-point specialist, nearly threw it away. Here's Devo Davis. They don't pick him up, and he buries it from the top of the key.
Nice. Devo
went for 14 in that one. Took him 13 shots to get there. Cryer, runner, and a rebound inside, and an offensive putback by Caleb Lohner.
No reaction from either player.
He doesn't have to talk. He can just DM him or text him later. Walsh, a 5-star recruit. George trying to shake him, and a three right in his eye. This is going to be a fun matchup between those.
To dribble in the half court as well as any backcourt in the country. They are isolation players.
Council, and he draws the foul and finishes. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, nicely done by Rick. You're not in.
I know. I saw
bounds.
Texas. You might as well see. I apologize.
That's the old Baylor Bear logo. And your sister went here.
She did. She sicked him. Meanwhile, the dunk by Mikal Mitchell and
As you know, Tom, Arkansas has seen a lot of zone this year.
Here's Council.
Nice.
The shot clock.
Nice.
Shake and a finish.
Yep. L.J. Cryer. Ricky's got the ISO.
Ended up one-handing it off the window. He's into double.
Really force some. And credit the Hogs defense. There's so much length out there guarding these guards.
Here's Keontae George. He leans in, and they'll count it. And George will go to the free throw line. Recently, they switched to put Devo Davis on Keontae George.
Davis has been chasing everybody around today, right? He started off on Flagler.
Deep for Graham.
Nice.
And he's fouled.
Yep, this is a matchup of the quickness of back trying to throw over the top.
Council's got 10.
Nice.
And the reverse give him 12.
Oh, he broke an ankle right there.
Council 5 of 6 from the floor. He's knocked down his lone 3. Graham tried to spin. And a little jump hook.
Well, they have mismatched Baylor.
Foul trouble, a major piece that certainly Scott Drew would love to have.
Especially today against this long, athletic Razorback team.
Council, after a hang, hits, and he's got a game-high 14. And a run out ahead, and a block by Mitchell. Chance for the Hogs to push. It turns into a 2-on-1, and Devo Davis, yes! He'll go to the line for a 3-point chance.
Right now, Baylor basket, and credit, take a look right here. They continue to challenge the size of Arkansas with no success. Arkansas putting it right back on them again. Look at that.
Stolen away by Graham. They brought the double. Now 3-on-1. Black is open. Davis takes it for the flood. 11-0 Arkansas run. Bonner, clock at 6.
Gotta go.
Now it's at 3. Off the curl, it's short. And Arkansas holding on to an 11-0 run. The Bears have missed their last 7 and haven't scored in the last 4-13. 11-0 run to end the half. Plenty to talk about in the Jeep halftime report. Let's get you to
because they are not typically a great outside shooting team.
Well, came in just 31% from deep. They only make 5 threes a game. Here's Council from the elbow. Man, he is a pretty scorer.
What I love about Ricky Council, it doesn't matter.
Placed by his twin brother, Mikhail Mitchell. They both started their careers at Maryland and Rhode Island and now in Arkansas. Whoa, Walsh got away with a bump. Meanwhile, Bridges is able to convert off the offensive rebound.
Yeah, lucky now they're settling for quick threes against the size and length of this Arkansas defense. There's a good example.
Got loose for a second, and then Cryer is able to find his footwork.
They're at their best when they dribble it in powerhouse and basketball and concentrated on this game. Nice pass.
Council gives it up. Davis. Got it. Big 3 for Devo Davis.
I love when you get the ball on the baseline. They bring 4 green jerseys up, and the baseline is exposed. Great job starting with Black.
Flagler tries to reverse it. He finds his first bucket of the... This is kind of how the game started with some poor offensive decisions on either end.
Nice defense.
And it rolls home for Bridges.
Good defense. That's not a foul. He went... Baylor staying in his zone.
Walsh. Boom.
Not bad.
Shortish corner, and it's just his first field goal of the game.
Key for Arkansas is handle this Baylor run.
Walsh on George, and George is able to take advantage.
That is a tough shot.
Mitchell guarded by Flagler, gave it up, wants it back. Shot clock at 6.
Good D by O'John.
Whoa, what a pass!
Oh!
That was a fastball to Black.
Great cut by Anthony Black.
Now for Arkansas. Here's Black.
There's those mismatches. He's money.
They ran another man at him. Didn't matter. He's got 16.
Oh, he's money because Davis on Cryer.
Cryer got a half step. 3-ball good. That's Jalen Bridges.
He was in the middle on the baseline.
Black tried to find Council, knocked away. Baylor the other way. Here's George. Got through Davis, hangs and hits. It'll go to the line. Baylor will have a chance.
What? And by now strength to the rim. Power in the Farrell Center.
Hogs have been turnover prone lately. Graham kick, Council 3. That's good offense.
It sure is, because when you get it to the heart of the defense. Into the corner, and Love answers.
his first bucket of the game. Baylor on a 5-game win streak in this one. Council's ball fake got him free, and he found Mikhail Mitchell.
Terrific. Ricky Council's been unguarded. There's that zone again. Not a great shooting team, but the ball movement's been very good against the zone.
Black drives, finds Mitchell.
Great. Anytime Anthony Black exploit.
Played a couple of years of JUCO ball before coming to Waco to be a superstar. Here's Graham. Graham is able to get it to Walsh. Jalen Graham has been the pivot point for Arkansas against that zone.
He's played over 20. This is great defense. Eric Musselman, if they can hold on, this is great defense on those perimeter players. Look at this defense.
Pryor able to get in and throw it off the glass.
Yep, he had to earn that one. Tom.
They're shooting really well. They're shooting 30%.
Yeah. Great defense.
They've been on the offensive glass. They've grabbed some Arkansas turnovers. There's George with the floater. Bears happy to run some clock. Here's George. George, full head of steam, and he got it again! Back to back.
I know in the Big 12, the only way to score is take your body at the defender, and that's what he just did.
Now Black trying to answer, and he does!
Boy, I thought that was an N1.
Waco.
Still a possession game, no fouls yet.
Not quite enough. You can hear Eric Musselman stomp on the Arkansas sideline. George for three! Down 5, they're 4 of 13 from deep in this game. Jordan Walsh gives it up. Council's man fell, and he hit the jumper right over him. That was George, who thought he was fouled. Meanwhile, Ricky Council's got 25.
But you got to be on the attack right now.
Council's been their leading scorer. Debo Davis, now 20 seconds. Nice move, and he got some space, and he finished. It'll go to the line.
Now, turnabout is fair play because we thought Nof is left hand. He's going to get to the basket. Watch the left hand. Push off and the finish. No call. Okay, we're even. Take a look now. Excellent drive by Davis. There's the push off.
Yeah, a little chicken wing.
Yep, okay. Give me some honey with that.
And he got it. 14 points for Debo Davis. Press on. 18.9 remaining in regulation. They'll put all 5 on the baseline, and here they go. Where's the curl? Everybody's covered. 18 left. And a loose ball. No travel called, and a timeout taken by Baylor. They had Adam Flagler deep in the corner.
And here's what's going to lay up cheating as a free safety.
They go deep, and they found him. Cryer will peel off now with 10 seconds left, and they finally foul him.
Now, this is still okay because it's going to be a one-possession game.
3 of 4 today. Meanwhile,
if you're up 3.
Pinion hadn't shot a ball this entire game. 10 seconds left, 3-point game. Here's Davis into the front court and a timeout.
Okay. So keep your eye on Davis coming from the baseline.
Davis guarded by Cryer. Here he is. They switch out, put Thamba on him. He'll drive on the big. No foul, and he gets the 2.
The clock's got to stop. It ran too much.
Debo Davis, before the ball was inbound, was talking with Kip. Black guarding Flagler. Cryer gets it in short corner, and an immediate foul and a takedown. Everybody slipped reaching for the ball.
Okay.
And that'll be count.
Short.
And it rolled home. Hogs to Davis. 4. Now 2.
Perfect. What a great foul that was. There was no...
And he left it short at the Pinion. He'll fire! Oh, off the backboard. Catch your breath. What a finish.